Well, come on in, folks. Hemingway is the way Key West would actually remember him. Early 30s, athletic, debonair young writer. He is surrounded there by his accumulation, if I may, of ex-wives. To briefly run you through those, wife number one, Adley Richardson. They met and married in Chicago in 1921. He was working as a reporter for the newspaper there. Then a brief stay in Canada where they had their son John. Then on to Paris to launch his writing career. But about 5 years into that crazy Paris scene, Adley made a little mistake. She had what she thought was a very good friend there, fashion writer for Paris Vogue magazine, Pauline Pfeiffer. She introduced Pauline to her Ernest, and that's about the last she saw of those two. Pauline hooked on to him, married him, and brought him back to America. They bought this old house. She is the culprit that did away with all of our ceiling fans. While I'm on that sore subject, her favorite chandelier, hand-blown Venetian glass imported from the island of Murano. I'm told that is a rare and priceless piece. Priceless to me, folks, would be to see Pauline reincarnated and working here as a summertime tour guide. Pauline and Ernest lived in this home 9 years. During that time, they had those two sons, Patrick and Gregory. Gregory is the one holding the cat. That cat's name was Snowball. I have a lot to tell you about that busy little character when we get out in the fresh air. 5 years before Pauline and Ernest divorced, our island was visited by Martha Gellhorn, a writer from Collier magazine, sent here to interview Ernest Hemingway. When Martha arrived on the island, she didn't bother to call for an appointment. She simply changed into her cutest little summer outfit, patiently waited down here at Sloppy Joe's bar. It worked very nicely. He was in that very evening for happy hour. They caught each other's eye immediately. There was a lot of magnetism between those two. Their quote-unquote interviews went on for 5 years. 1940, Pauline caught on. There would be an immediate divorce. 2 weeks later, he married Martha and moved away to Cuba. We understand that Martha and Ernest were just ecstatically happy there in Cuba for about 2 months. Unfortunately, that stormy marriage raged on almost 5 years. It ended in a bitter divorce. Then in 1945, while he was in London working as a war correspondent, fate smiled on him. He found this writer from Time magazine, Mary Welch. They married in '46, the one he should have found the first 3 times around. Mary stayed by his side till she became his widow, his longest marriage, over 16 years. As we move along with our tour, the furniture we're looking at, 17th and 18th century Spanish antiques, mostly walnut. Ernest loves Spain. From here, we'll move our tour to the master bedroom upstairs. On the way, there's a deacon's bench here in the hallway. Be sure and check that out. Hope to see you upstairs.
Simple enough, huh?